Just got back from a ride to the shop. Lovely day out there. I'm in the middle of getting washing out. Sort that pile, get that on my bed and sort that out. I can hear the bleeping of a mobility scooter. Might be next door. Don't know. All my devices were playing up today, including my tablet, which is an upgrade. But they exposed themselves as soon as I walked out my front door, so I know who it is now, for certain. Right, first thing in the morning, before I woke up this morning, lady trouble in this one. She's got a bit of a dicky belly, so no stress this morning, like yesterday morning, because we both woke up a bit better today. Yeah, so the healing's been working. Alright? So, this morning we got up at the right pace. No moaning, no bitching, no whining. Yeah, just calmly showering this dog off, sticking to one thing at a time, rather than stressing out. Right? Then dropping a hint. You taking note of this, son? Yeah, stop being so fucking patronising. See? Right, okay. It's your dog. I'm sorting it out. Watch what I'm doing. Get out of my kitchen, greedy fuck. Go and lay down. There's food there. Is he on your bed? It's because he's behaving. Yes, she's on my bed because she's behaving. You try to get Marnie to move, are you? Yeah. Well, that's how it feels like when someone's healing and they're barking orders at you, and it's like, hang on a minute, who's the dad, who's the son? Get this fucking straight, son. Don't be fucking stressing me out. I'm not right either, am I? So that's why we've had a different wake up this morning. If you see what I mean, because rather than fight it, he's decided, well, let's just listen then. So, sort out Lola. Yeah, make myself a couple of cups of coffee. All good thus far. Taking my meds, I think. Can't remember. Yes, I did take my meds because I was grumbling about it this morning. Where the fuck are they? Yes, we got a bit of that going on at the moment because of the dog smell in the house. Right. Be a good girl. Yes. He was drinking, and I just went and got him a beer while I got myself some bread and a 4-pinter of milk, because I think it's time for a coffee. I've got stuff to do now he's out of the way. Cheers for leaving the milk in the fridge with the door open. Put the milk away for you, Dad. Yeah, cheers for that. Cheers for your help. Right, Marnie, get out from under my feet. Now it's time for man's work to start. I said you're not doing too good on your carer interview at the moment, son. Just put this down. The joke, but fuck's sake, give me a couple of days at least. Yeah, so I'm a disabled man nursing my son up again back to health. Well, that's the last of the sachet coffee, so you'll be grumbling about the coffee next because I've only got blend number 5 for in the morning now because I've been easing him into it. There we go, he's gone out the door with some breakfast in his belly anyway. So. Come to think of it, I'm going to make a pint full. Where's the new Java? Sumatran ground number 5. That is Java. Right. Not putting it in there with the stuff with the cinnamon already in it, am I? Because it chunks up my fucking strainers. Right, 2 scoops of that. Fuck it. Let's go for me 3. Where's the big cup? Yeah. What the fuck's that on the handle? Ah. No, don't touch it. Good dogs. It's coffee from spilt in it. Just getting all the stuff that clips around my cup in that. Right, sciatic nerve. Back in a second. Ah, weirdo. You dog's been making loads of work for me, have you? Have you been making lots of work for me? Hoo-ha. I want a few more sweeteners. Let's just take that in the bedroom. Move that away. I'll get up on that bed. There we go. Don't need to shut the bedroom kitchen door. Oh, right, little Lola lady. Hey, it's not fleas and ticks, is it? Huh. Are you quite happy then, old lady? You're a very slow mover, aren't you? You've got to be Willow's mum, not her sister. Oh, you give me kisses, are you? Oh. Did you like the way you woke up this morning, did you? No one moaning, no one shouting, stressing. You thought you was going to get told off, didn't you? Because you had an accident in your crate like Willow yesterday. So you made yourself ill worrying about it. See, that's why I didn't tell you off, because you was acting anxious. Eh? Same as you're my son, eh? Your owner. Yeah. Is he being nosy in that kitchen, is he? Are you watching him? Are you letting me know, are you? Lay down, Marnie. Lay down. Now. Now. No. Come here. Marnie. Lay down there. Now. Go on, don't you start getting anxious as well. I had to put my foot down with everyone, didn't I? And then we stopped getting fucking silly dramas. Because they're not dramas, they're just fucking storms in teacups, really. Once you take a step back and look at it all properly. Rather than fucking going ballistic like a fucking psycho. Could have got me in trouble, couldn't it? So I found out what it was all about first. Oh well. Yeah, well. Well, if you two brothers weren't fucking squabbling over fucking dramas, you'd already gone and sorted it out, haven't you? Quietly. Instead of me going stomping about like a fucking kick-ass lunatic. Caramel Java. There's a thing. Yeah, went out all ready to do it and everything. After preening bits from here and bits from there, and then I started to see what was going on, where all the stress was coming off from. Because I'm the go-between at the moment, so they got to go through me to get to him, haven't they? So, first one woman rings up before another one. And we got to the root of the problem, and I fucking knew it. It's one woman playing games with another again. And collateral damage is the bloke again. Who's fucking been panicking because this and that, and then someone fucking catches him unawares and bang and fucking right. So, right, okay. So he caught you when you weren't focused, 5 o'clock in the morning then, innit? Right. So you wouldn't have been that distracted had the woman not been on your head, plus the other one playing their stupid games, and your brother playing his fucking stupid stress game. So you're going to listen to your dad now then, and this morning we're going to wake up in the right frame of mind. You're going to listen to what your dad does on a Friday morning, and you'll watch your dad get up and sort shit out what you should be doing. Your dog, I'm helping you out because you're a bit squeamish bellied and fucking anxious. Once you realise it's that, you are not then anxious, are you? So you confidently move forward from that point in life. You don't need to be leaning on a fucking can of lager all the time, because that's you. So bit by bit, your dad's been kicking your crutch away, innit? Yeah, and the other night you had to make one beer last you the whole fucking night, and it was a proper tough fucking head doing exercise, wasn't it? But you made it through, didn't you? Which is why we had the little chat and show by example this morning. And we're not going to worry. We're still seeing the kids, so there's nothing to worry about there. If it has to be done through Grandad for the time being, then it has to be done that way. It's still getting done, isn't it? You're still seeing them. Look on the positives while you sort yourself out. Don't react to nothing. Don't get played this time. Don't forget, I've got two mothers with two sets of kids as well. And I know how the women play games with each other. But right now, the women are getting on with their lives quite happily, and I don't need to get involved. The mother down in Canterbury, she's only getting half the fucking story. I need to talk to her about family stuff, and I can't because my sons have been fucking oh, dad's been a bastard. Yeah, I'm not letting them get away with shit when they're taking a piss, basically. So we're not transferring the problem from here to down there. We're going to deal with it now. So that's what we've been doing. So the mother's going to do what she needs to do after thinking about it. If she wants to come up and assess the situation and see what's happening herself and hear it with her own eyes and ears, then she's free to come up here. No problem from me. I keep out the way until I need to say something to her. If we have a walk and a talk while we're getting a bit of shopping or something and then each go our separate ways, that's good enough. But things have got to be said. So, nothing dodgy. No problems between me and her. Just two parents talking about kids. So I'm not worrying about that. While I've been dealing with all what's been going on since Sunday, I've had to put myself back of the list while I cope with all the stress and anxiety and everything from both of us, and still keep myself in a good place, which I've managed to do this morning. So this is why I'm recording this video, and I'll put it up as family video part 2. So the anxiety from the woman this morning, to put the anxiety on Jack first thing, didn't work. It was just worry. It was dealt with, and there was no problem. Right? Kept Jack from getting stressed about it all, and it reassured the mother who has the child. Because contact's got to be kept going. Well, bit of pollen in the air, isn't there? Autumn winds and that, and the changing the season, and sitting in the ground in thunderstorms, and is it fuck COVID? No. Right, so obviously that's what parents are going to be talking about, isn't it? Because there's nothing hidden in this video for that reason, because it's titled Family Video Part 2 to go on Facebook for family to see. Yeah, we didn't get to have that chat last time because I was corruptly put in prison, wasn't I? So, but she managed to see the edge of the problem, what I've been trying to hint back to her about. But without having direct contact with her, I can't talk to her about it, can I? So, that time, I would have got to talk to her about it, and it all would have got dealt with then. Because all it needed was the female matriarch stepping in and saying, well, listen here, ladies. I did that to his dad. This is how it worked out. Right. So, you're all going to do as you're told now. Hello? You alright? You alright there? Jack's dad. Hang on. Option. Cool. You alright? He hasn't got. Yeah, yeah, he's out on my bike, so don't worry. Alright? Alright. No worries. He didn't have his phone with him. Alright? Laters. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye. Well, there you go. Where's my coffee? Good man, that one I just talked to. Ah, dear. We read the same book. Oh, now my phone's going again. Charger connected. Oh well. Not going to keep looking. That's what you get for letting your son on your phone, isn't it? Oh, I ain't got no credit. Fucking hell, you're not a teenager. Boy, come on, man up. Get your life back on track. He's a good man, the other geezer, so I didn't mind. Just trying to get him a job. Wow, I love my Java. Right, I've got loads of things to do. I've got to de-put the dog garden, or the back garden. I've got to shower out a crate bottom and get the front room window open a little bit. So I'll have the camera on one of the devices for the back garden so I can keep an eye on the washing, because I fell asleep yesterday and it rained on it all. Because I was fucking exhausted. I've been running around as a disabled man looking after myself and somebody else. My head's been all over the place. Worrying fucking time, mate. You know what I mean? As a parent. Not fucking having that. How dare someone put all them fucking stitches in my boy's head? The fuck? So I went out with a work tool in my bag, ready to sort out the treatment. Scar for a scar. Ah, right. So that's why he was filming all that on video camera. that we saw on CCTV. Yeah, but he hasn't put it online yet, has he? Because he was trying to work it all out while he was recceing the area. But he was recceing the wrong area, so he didn't put it all online. But now he knows what area it was, and you'll have to go and recce through that CCTV footage before I get there, won't you? Because I've already give the heads up that, you know, to other people, watch who your friends are playing around. Don't want collateral. Why have I put that in a video? Because I showed my son this morning as all my devices were hitting unison. Computer, new tablet, mobile phone, everything. Yeah, use the home phone, son. That's the same as them. I was trying to use Anxiety this morning because I couldn't log into my front door camera. Right, after my son's been anxious, and when I step out my front door, lo and behold, they play the sirens for me. Just to let me know who it is that's doing it all. So they're listening to everything, watching all communications. So I pointed that out to him. You know, now you've seen it for yourself, son. Now you know it's not Dad being paranoid. You've actually seen it for yourself. So if I tell someone shut their mouth, shut their mouth. Why? Oh, you're getting it now, aren't you? Yeah, tell them to shut their mouth. Don't be fucking ranting shit down phone lines and shit, or on Messenger or anywhere else, because I'm not fucking interested. But other people are, obviously. The penny dropped at long last. I said it was so kind of them for them to expose themselves like that, just to let us know that they was watching and listening, wasn't it? It's like a little wink to a blind man, innit? You either get it or you don't get it. So, I'm paying my bills. I'm going to the shop to get milk, bread, bottle of beer for a healing son. Doing what I said I'm doing. And that is my job as a parent. So there's nothing dodgy going on here. It's a common law matter. So the guy that did it has a chance to pay up without police involvement, because he's in a bad way with police, I think. So he doesn't want any more police aggravation, does he? So therefore he's got to pay up, hasn't he? Otherwise he ends up fucking paying for it properly that way. And then who knows what's going to fucking happen to him. You know what I'm saying. So, by me explaining it, I'm clearly stating how it's going, isn't it? So there's no need for them to worry then, is there? There's no need for them to worry then, is there? Alright? No need at all for them to worry. Why would that be? Why would that be? Come on, I'm waiting for you lot to answer. Because they're worried about something, aren't they? About someone being out of control. So they're using the son to get to the father, who they are saying is out of control. Right? Making shit happen around the son's life to get to the father. Bit like what happened to mine when he was dying. Yeah? Oh, now you see about what I said. About so glad they've just exposed themselves. Oh, So now you know, I know what I'm talking about. Let's just have this little mouthful of coffee here, just to wet me whistle so I can keep talking. Ah, lovely strong coffee in the bottom of the cup, just to swill the cup on. Oh, old school way. 3 scoops in a bit of boiling water, in a teapot, through a teapot as a strain, through a tea strainer, and wait for the rush. Oh, it's better than that. Oh, wake up and smell the coffee, boy. That's why I don't fuck about with anything else. I just have my bit of arthritis medication, and they leave me alone in peace, even while they're watching and monitoring and bloody bloody blah. So, I'm not doing anything wrong. They know that. My kids ain't doing nothing wrong. They're dealing with their traumas, how they deal with it, discreetly. Same as I do. Right, I've got that lot on the chair to go out on the line, that bit of bedding before having to sort out the sick in the crate bottom. Let's just check I'm telling the truth then. Good job I did that before I walked in there, wasn't it? In case it came back up. Stay there, doggies. Oh, looks like peanut butter nappy, doesn't it? Oh, the joys of being a grandparent, eh? Right, you dogs have been... That looks like that area was peed on then, because it's gone a different colour. That's definitely not just from the dogs getting out the shower yesterday. How many we got there? 3 in that bag. Let's move that can of beer. And the empty wrapper. Bit by bit, dogs. Bit by bit, I'm showing my son. One. 2. Where's the other one gone? I've dropped one. There was definitely 3 in there. Hang on, we go. If I've dropped it. No, I haven't dropped one. And if I had one, the dog's at it behind me. You didn't get one, I know, Willow. Hang on. Do. Ah. Will that sort your lady belly out, will it? Good girl. Yeah, I'm keeping away from these at the moment, because they're horny little boys, aren't they? At the moment. And Willow's happy being the flirt and the attention of it. Let's get a bit of light in here for you. Hang on, Marnie Moo. Don't want to bend out because my back's playing up a bit today. We've got bread to go out for the birds while we clean up. Oh, good. I'm glad you're buzzing around that. Come on. Get out. Out. Before the fly gets out as well. I'll have that for me cup. Wow, that's very nice. Steak and roast potatoes with salad and salad dressing last night. Oh, fucking, he's a sloppy alcoholic, isn't he? Yesterday morning he was straight to the last little bit that I left in the bottom that I'd had in the coffees the other morning. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Just chuck the rest down. He made it through the rest of the day though without too much seriousness. All bit by bit stopping it, innit? There you go. That's the end of the Disaronno. Right, what are you doing, Marnie? You ready for your fish oil pill, are you? Let's have a bit of hot water in the thingy as well. Come on then, out my way. Oh look, we've got dog sweeties there as well, so you're alright. Come on, out my kitchen. That's it. Yeah, fancy the dogs trying to collapse the ironing board. They would have been trying to get up there to protect the window, wouldn't they, if they was in guard mode. So why the fuck did they need to get in my bedroom to guard that window? What was someone doing while me and my son was out? Someone was fucking about here, wasn't they? See what I'm saying now? And we got games with the electronic devices. Ooh, let's recycle the pot, eh? Let's let that sit for a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, I started my Friday right today. I was listening to The Cave until I had to go and sort. No, actually it finished, didn't it? So you got to see what I do on a Friday morning. Because there was no one else in the front room. Because there was no way I'm doing anything like that. In the front room while I'm smelling that. Right? Which is why I'm showing you on a video. As I set about sorting it out. And the rest of the day, front and back. Right, how bad is it? I'm not... That's the bit I was looking at. How bad's it down there? Because a lot of stuff's been flicked through that way. And that's what I was worried about. Is that shit that's been flicked that way? Or no, it's not. Right, so it's looking better the more I'll assess the situation. So we had that crate yesterday. This crate today. Right, now everything's pretty... Hang on, holster. Out the way. I've got to put the plate down from that down a minute. Yep. It sounds like a fucking thunderbolt. Heat's in the middle, that's why that's not coming up. Let's do it that way then. Right. Hang on, I'm trying not to let the fucking heats go out the bottom. Right, that way, dogs. Out the way, boys. I want that in the shower. So it can be showered off. That's it. You won't like it, Marnie. I've got a hoover out under the bottom of the crates just to make sure there's no bits falling through. Right, that's that drama sorted. Come on in. Out you go. I'm not sitting in the front room like that, am I? So I'm quite comfy in my bedroom at the moment. Right. Organised chaos, dogs. No stress, eh? Right, that's good enough. He's cleaned his room up, sort of, hasn't he? Not like a teenager at all, eh? Let's have a look. Eye cream, antibiotics, so I'm just making sure I ain't being sloppy. Just turbously there. Anything visible? No. Right, anything visible? No, only a mess. Good. Right, you can see what I've been dealing with because I've just showed you. Yeah, that's why that collapsed. That's why someone's been fucking about on my devices. And this morning, it exposed themselves as the sirens. So it's them doing all this. Because it's them trying to find out if I will reoffend, isn't it? Right. Because their little plan didn't work, did it? No, it didn't. Because why didn't it? Because they haven't sorted out the gasser, have they? But I've told the gasser that that problem's been let go of. So it's up to him if he's feeling scared, intimidated or whatever, isn't it? But it's not coming from me, it's coming from his own mind. There is no problem with me. So that's the end of that drama. Now, to do with my son's situation, I dare any parent to not react the way I reacted. I dare any parent, if faced with that situation, in an old school way or new school way, would be very angry and would go looking. Which is exactly what I did. Yeah, I went to protect my family areas. Yeah, so don't misunderstand what you thought you saw on your CCTV cameras. Right? The way I see that. Right. Grandchildren's areas. Don't want to see stupidness around my grandchildren's area where he goes to school. I don't want to see it on the way home when my grandkids walk home. I don't want to see no fucking stalkers, no fucking dramas or stupidness, or I have to protect my family. The same way any person would protect their family. Seeing as the authorities did what they did last time, there's no faith or trust in them. So it's being done my way now. I don't need to do anything. The fact that I've already done it to make that point publicly, while the others in the hood are going about their daily lives, makes them say, when they're told by their parents, yeah, keep that guy away from you lot, go and carry on as normal, just be aware that that guy has got serious problems now, keep him away from you, I want you kept safe, da 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 da. Now the other guy, he's either going to get rounded up by the plod anyway, or, you know what I mean, or he's going to end up paying for what he did to my son. Hopefully the right way. Because it's a common law issue. He owes money for injury. Pay up, it all goes away. Don't pay up, I'll set the dogs on you. And the dogs, being the police, are already on his case. So if I find out that the guy's been nicked already, and I, let's say, oh, I heard about an incident that happened, blah, 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 and start a civil claim. Right, they then have to notify the people that are already holding him. Oh, so that's 2 charges you're going to be facing now, mate, because someone's just contacted us about a civil case, but we are now aware that you've done this as well, so we're going to charge you with that as well. Funny how it all works, isn't it? But it'd be done for a civil claim, not a grassing way of doing things. But if the solicitor says you need a crime number for that, then you need a crime number for it, don't you? Now, that's going to put real bad pressure on the person that did it. He's either going to run away or whatever, disappear, or we're not going to hear no more about the situation, if you see what I mean. So all cool on that, isn't it? Oh, that's why he did that. To save him having to go full fucking scale doing that. Because he's not going back to prison. Because he knows it's just fucking dramas. Banking on his reaction of how he's going to deal with it. I walked into the setup last time, didn't I? So I'm not that stupid. Not happening again. I'm not returning to prison. I'm not harassing my neighbours. I'm not fucking a threat to others, am I? Because I've clearly stated what's going on publicly. Alright, so there you go. So I'm encouraging my son to get himself a job. That's what he's out doing. Get himself back on track. That's what we're working on. While he heals himself, he had to be allowed enough time to heal, rather than just fucking go out looking like he's a fucking punch-drunk boxer, you know, and walk straight into a mistake because he weren't fully with it yet. So that's why it was done that way. And then, like I said, that revealed itself this morning with all the electronic devices for him to witness. So he's fully aware now of what's going on, and he knows his dad ain't being paranoid and making shit up. He was actually right and should be fucking paid attention to, because he's doing things the old school way now. Right? Aware, unpanicked. And I was taught manners, respect, responsibility as I grew up. So I'm going back to basics on that. And I'm showing my son accordingly. And he saw the proof of what I tried to show him this morning. No stress, no dramas, or your mind creates more dramas and stress. Right? You manifest more drama in your life. So if you don't want to keep worrying, you stop worrying. Focus. Simple as that. Now everything you was worrying about first thing, how's it turned out? Looking back, son. Oh, yeah, I got it now. Right, so let's start the day properly then, eh? Let's get that kettle on, get some fucking proper coffee down our necks. Be alert, be aware, get on with life. We got to sort out stuff for your kids. We're not going to get distracted by stupid fucking he says, she says bullshit, and lady dramas and all that bollocks. Making you get distracted so you walk into something else, are we? No, we're not. So, everyone's happy. Even the disabled man at home sitting there thinking, cool, I've done something good with my life at long last. I've turned into my father. Slightly different version of my father, but I've turned into my father. I'm using all his knowledge to what he's taught me to help my sons. which was the point of meeting him, wasn't it? Okay, so we've got a chilled out old lady laying on my bed at the moment, and the other dogs are laying all down there, being good. So we have 4 dogs now, 2 males, 2 females. Right, so my blessing has increased, doesn't it? Along with my provisions since I started staying on the right path, is what I'm trying to say here. Remember, everything got taken away from me. Now my provisions are being increased. Oh, that's the neighbour just telling me he's there beside the window listening. So let's shut the window. So I don't want him smelling the dogs shit and sick that I'm cleaning up, do we? Not their business, is it, my arthritis care, is it? Supported by my doctor. So I don't have any problems. Any complaint has to be followed up though. Yeah. So, but that exposes the exposer, if you see what I mean. He exposes any informants doing it that way. So it's cool. Then it becomes, oh, well, you're being vindictive to this man then now, because he's leaving you alone, isn't he? Right, are you being vindictive reporting this man, complaining about this man now? After, let's have a look into this gassing thing now. Oh yes, we found it. Did the guy report it to us and say we was to give you words of warning that that behaviour was not acceptable? He did, we found it. Oh right. He did not unleash us on you because you was grieving. He made that perfectly clear. It was an act of kindness against you, and you had the man imprisoned, and now you're making a complaint against him? No, we're not having it, mate. Sorry. No, we're not having that. He's doing nothing wrong. He's bothering no one. He's dealing with stuff. We're watching him dealing with it. No, we're not having it this time, buddy. Complaint denied. Right, that's that problem done. So no worry there, is it? But he's got 4 dogs now as well. Oh. So are the dogs under control? Are they all happy, healthy? Right, so there's no problem there then, is there? Oh. So that would be another complaint against the man. So, and it would then be looking like harassment, wouldn't it? Oh, right, well, you two, behave yourselves then. Because it's starting to pan out exactly what he said. Her, him. Funny that, isn't it? I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing then, aren't I? Because they're exposing themselves. All of them today. Right? Oh, let's put some more rocket fuel in the system now. Yeah. Right, so I've had a chat with Mohammed today. Oh, my tea strainer fell in my coffee. What the actual fudge? Ah, lovely, it's settled. No spoonfuls of coffee floating about in it. No bits of fucking cinnamon floating about in there, clogging the fucking thing up. That's a proper cup of coffee. What are you doing in my kitchen? You getting hot? Are you trying to cool down? Oh, we got milk now as well, won't we? Cool. Hang on, we can go in the garden in a little bit. Yeah. After I made myself some cheese on toast. Because I'm not rushing today. I'll be doing record time. Just coming up to the hour. Do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do. There we go.